Hello guys, good morning. We are back playing the game Strange Horticulture. I hopefully worked out the sound issues. I just checked stream and it seems like we have the sound working, which is fantastic because last time there was no sound and it just wasn't acceptable. My OCD was just like, no. But we are back today. What we learned from last time, we have a bunch of new plants. We have started to label some of them. We know that we can find the answer to most things in this encyclopedia. It's day 4 Monday, and we did meet a couple of new characters. We have this lady who can hear things. She's like a psychic. She can work with spirits or something like that. We have another one, the sister. She comes from the witches in the sisterhood out in the woods. And the head of the sisterhood was killed. We don't know by who, but we know that it was some sort of poison that killed her. We also have the Oculus Scholar, which I don't actually remember meeting her. I'm trying to remember. Oh, that's right. She wanted to turn that kid into a toad. I remember him now. We have the investigator guy who's looking into the case of the lady that was killed. The librarian, this is our friend who gives us information about plants. And then we have the barrister? Not sure how to say that. Can't remember what he is about either, but these are the characters that we know so far. Last time we did get this card. So yeah, we'll just be playing for a bit. I'm not sure how much time I have today, but I felt like streaming for a little bit. So let's do that. I'm not sure what this card means. I can't remember what this was for. So let's just see who comes in first today. The Fox button was no help. I'm afraid the sisterhood still refused to speak openly with me. Fox button is what makes people tell you the truth, I believe. Not that I have time to pursue it properly. I'm rushed off my feet this week. There's been a body found up at Swineside Stone Circle, and apparently it's a grisly one. Don't suppose you've got anything to help keep my lunch down. My stomach's never coped too well with the grisly ones. Fennet. Alright, let's find this Fennet. Chewing the tough root of this plant is said to ease gastric distress and reduce anxiety. It has long, soft leaves. This is not one that we have used before. So, long, soft leaves. Let's see. That doesn't say anything about the leaves. The root of this plant. Okay, what kind of looks like that? That kind of does. This does. Long, flat leaves. This kind of looks like that. No. Maybe this one? Stiff leaves. It has long, soft leaves. What were these? Did this one say it had long leaves? No. Gosh dang, the more plants we get, the harder it is to figure it out. And if any of you guys, if I can talk, if any of you guys caught last stream, you know that if we guess the plant wrong, then we end up getting more Rising Dread, and we have to do this weird puzzle in order to get back into the game, and it's kind of just annoying. The leaves are quite soft. That's gotta be it. That's Fennet. Cool. Plant is said to have many uses, including easing the symptoms of infection, soaking up moisture, and detecting the presence of certain compounds. It is also well liked by butterflies. It has similar leaves to the feverkiss plant, which is often confused with. Okay, this looks like a pomegranate. Interesting. Let's label this plant though. I forget what color system I had, so we'll just go with this. What was it called again? Fennet. Okay. Alrighty. Now, let's see who we have coming in next. Pet the kitten. Morning. Verona Green handed me this for you. She seemed in a good mood. Veronica Green was... who again? Don't we know... oh, yeah. Okay, this lady. The lady that turned the guy into a toad. Collect. Did it work? Did she turn him into a toad? I meant to tell you this yesterday, but it slipped my mind. I discovered a plant on a recent trip to Grisdale Forest, just northeast of Rustland. It was like nothing I've ever seen before. I would have brought it back with me if the sisterhood had given me a moment alone, but they seem overly protective lately. Kind regards, Verona Green. Alright, sounds like we have got a place to travel to, so let's see. Grisdale, northeast of Rustland, in the forest. Grisdale, northeast... Rustland? Right here? For the moment I step off the road, I can't shake the feeling of being watched. Suddenly I find my way blocked by 3 women wearing green cloaks and holding short elm bows. Nobody may wander freely through the forest by order of the Arda, says the leader of the trio. I turn to walk back, but then again, I have a few tricks up my sleeve. I need mellow glow. Let's put the labels back. Mellow glow. Right next to the fennel. Among other uses for this plant, the most remarkable is that it can allow a person to pass unnoticed. Though not invisible, it is possible to become hidden from sight and memory. The mellow glow has sharp thorns that protect it from predators. This has thorns. And this has thorns. I think one of these did say that sharp thorns. Well, it's gotta be this then. It kind of looks like a mellow glow. Alright, mellow glow. And now we have Cabilia, a rare plant that is believed to help the dead find peace in the afterlife. Those who can afford it place wreaths made from it at the graves of their loved ones. Cabilia flowers almost always contain 6 petals. Finding a 7-petal flower is considered to bring good fortune. Interesting. Let's close this. Then hold on. I want to label this before we keep going. Now we'll do yellow. Mellow glow. That's how you spell it, right? Hold on, I shouldn't have closed the book. Mellow glow. Yeah. Cool. Let's switch those. Okay. Excellent. And I think we need to put this one over here by some of these. This one's the one that unlocks things. So we want to keep a plant that helps you pass unnoticed. That, yeah. All of these useful kind of ones we keep over here. That's the only thing I remember about the labeling system from last time. Alright, labels there. With the help of the mellow glow, I walk right past the sisters without them paying me any heed. Chuckling to myself, I collect the plant that Verona talked about, and take my leave. Ooh, that looks interesting. Where did it get put? Right here. Okay. Put that in the letters. Okay, let's go down to the next person. Faye Swift. I'm afraid. The camphor you gave me is helping me sleep, and I'm very grateful for it, but the visions are as strong as ever. Interesting. Go on. The woman in the jade mask appears in my dreams every night. She screams at me, but I do not know why, and behind her, that presence is always there, dark and dreadful. Ooh. Okay. I don't know what to do. The dreams feel like a warning that I don't understand, a mosaic of color that refuses to come into focus. Some part of me wants to stare down the abyss, but I'm afraid. Alright, Candlewood or Aquaria? We do have candlewood. Or Aquaria. So let's do Aquaria. Do we have this? We have to. Aquaria. Is it this new one we got? This one or this one, I feel like. When burned incense made from the woody stem can enhance psychic ability, strengthening the clarity of visions and prophecies. Wait, is this like a choose your own Like, whichever one of these we choose will affect what happens to her? Light blue flowers, like round tufts of gentle lambswood, characterize this plant. Light blue. Light blue flowers. Now that doesn't sound like any of these plants. Unless it's this. Or this. Okay. Or we can use candlewood. It provides a shielding effect, protecting against all manner of afflictions of the mind. So we do get to choose what happens here. Interesting. I want to know what her vision is. So let's do the Aquaria, but light blue flowers characterize this plant. All of these are labeled. Let's keep moving these over. Light blue. Gray blue. Blue flowers, stiff leaves. See, it needs to look like this, though, and nothing we have looks like that. Small red berries. The bulb is quite firm and turquoise in color. The orange fruits have no noticeable odor. The flowers are a soft purple with a sweet scent. The dark blue petals are soft and feathery to the touch. My fingers ache from handling this plant. This is the only one that's blue, but it said like round tufts of gentle lamb's wool. This? But it's not blue. Let's just try this. Alright. Dark blue flowers. A light airy scent. See this is harlequin blue. Harlequin blue. Seeds. It really sounds like this, though. What is the description? Blue flowers, light airy scent. Could this also be candlewood? There's no way, right? When burned. Okay. Eek. Didn't think so, because we already know what that one is. I really want to get the answer I want, but none of these fit the description of this plant. We're gonna have to go with candlewood, I think, unfortunately. Produces a red flower that provides a shielding effect protecting against all manner of afflictions of the mind. Long, thin stems grow among tall leaves. That's this one, isn't it? Unfortunately. Candlewood. Worry less. Worry less is an aptly named plant. Inhaling the smell of the flower is said to help ease symptoms of anxiety. I could use some of that stuff. Okay, now we know. Candlewood. Eek. Candlewood. It's not capitalized though, is it? Candlewood. What color do we do? We'll go purple. Why not? Alright. Labels back. Pet the kitten. Next, Margaret Elizabeth. Elsbeth? Margaret Elsbeth. We don't come to Undermere often, but I heard about your shop, and I said to Francis we simply must pay a visit. It's a wonderful breath of life in an otherwise dreary town. I'm the green-fingered one, and it's not really his cup of tea, but I persuaded him the trip would do him good, and besides, he'll be wanting to take a boat out on the lake. That is, nice chin you got there. Very, very square. If it suits you, though. Anyway, shame about this awful weather, though. You must come to Scissor... Scissors? What the heck? How do you pronounce that? We have a small library with some books on plants that my grandfather acquired many years ago. I'm sure they will be of interest to a horticulturist such as yourself. Ooh, yes, we love new plants. You're cordially invited to Scissors. I don't know. Castle. Lord and Lady Elsbeth. Do we put this? Hold on. Let's travel there. Scissors. Egremont Castle. Said. Is that a Z? I cannot tell. There's nowhere else swine is. Nowhere else it could be though, right? Ah, here it is. Scissor Castle. I am great enthusiast by Lady Elsbeth herself. Geez, they travel fast. She's very talkative and has many questions on horticulture that I do my best to answer as she takes me on a tour of the gardens. Oh, you must take a sample of this back with you, she exclaims, pointing out a plant that I do not recognize. But before I could stop to take a look, she has already whisked me on to the next. And this one too, she says. I am quite exhausted by the time we make it to the library, and I don't have the time to make as thorough a study as I would like. Nevertheless, I am able to find an interesting entry that I noted down. Don't forget these, Lady Elsbeth cries as I make to leave. She thrusts the plants from the gardens into my hands, and I thank her warmly. So we have 2 plants. Oh, we have the Fever Kiss. The red berries provide an energy boost that lasts several hours. The leaves are pale in color. That's probably this one. It didn't tell me what the other one is, though. I'm already going to just label this one Fever Kiss, because I think that's what it is. We'll make it red for love. I'm pretty sure that's Fever Kiss. It can't be this one. Small yellow berries. Leaves seem to have a mind of their own. Interesting. I don't know what... Oh, no. Not the almanac. We need that. What is this? It's slightly torn. So would it imply a torn... Eek, I can't... Let's do this. Haha. Would it imply... Ooh, wait. Oh, I'm a genius. Literally, how did I figure that out? Okay, so right there, that's north 7, 6. North 6. I almost have a will to explore. Let's just wait a second. North 6. The gentle sound of flowing water and the sunlight... Let's start over. The gentle sound of flowing water. The sunlight through scattered clouds. A rest. 2 new plants. Ooh. The blue one, that's the one we needed earlier. Oh, if I would have just figured out this card. Okay, we have to figure out the cards at the beginning of the day. Because this is totally the... again, I'm just going to label it because I know that this is Aquaria. Let's just check to make sure. Yeah, easy clap. Is it Aquaria? Not Aquaria? Yeah. That's my bad. Alright. Okay, let's see if we have anyone else coming in today. Francis Aberton. I'm looking for a plant with yellow flowers and coarse leaves. It helps with my heartburn. Coarse leaves, yellow flowers. It's possible it's something we already have. Mind of their own. The leaves are coarse to the touch. Yellow flowers and coarse leaves. Okay, so this one is, which one is this? Gandhi root. Let's just make sure that helps with heartburn. Digestive troubles. Yep. Excellent. There you go, good sir. Gandhi root. Plant identified. How did I already have it identified? Strange. Pet the kitten. Next, Selena Scott. They're saying Blackcomb is haunted now. Bradley Miller told me he saw the ghost of a huge deer, antlers and all, but then Bradley Miller also says he can talk to squirrels. That is sus. Either way, there's something evil in them hills, and I'm not taking any chances. Awful what happened to that poor young man up at Swineside. I've come for some stinky mount cap. Guessing it keeps people away based off of its name. I think this is one of the ones we just got. Stinky, wait. We don't have this. Stinking mount cap, but it's sunset mount cap. Okay, never mind. Mount cap, yeah. So I thought it said mount trap for a second there. The sunset mount cap is a type of fungus with domed caps, sometimes called stinking mount cap as a result of the unpleasant odor. It is thought to deter unwanted souls and spirits from entering the home and is often placed in doorways. It is mildly toxic to humans. It should not be eaten. Pretty sure it's this. Bad enough to make eyes water. With domed caps. It's mildly toxic. Could also be this. Let's look at all these mushrooms because we know it's a fungus. This description is gross. A viscous white liquid can be seen oozing from its underside. What is it? Is it mozzarella cheese? What do you got in there? Seems to get off a small amount of light. And it smells rotten. We don't have any on the mushrooms, so it has to be this. I think it looks close enough. Oh, thank goodness. Sunset mount cap. We now have henchuck. The fruit of the henchuck can have startling effects on memory. Even a small dose can result in short-term memory loss, but in large amounts it has been known to cause severe amnesia. Oof. The tuberous bulb has an unusual structure, growing in bursts that give it a striped appearance when cut open. When the outer layer hardens, it turns blue-green. It is ready to harvest. Did we get any new plants from that? Not sure that we did. Okay, but now we know that this is sunset mount cap. And we are going to keep it here with the other mushrooms. Alright, that's the end of the day. Not sure we have anything else to explore or anything, so let's end the day. Get ready for the super cool card animation. Bam! She lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. She buried her husband 3 miles to the east where their Everheart grows. At 15, her mother, strong, dependable, loving, was struck down by typhoid. The girl drew inward as her father turned to drink. And we've had all these things. It started when she found something that she was not meant to find, a book tucked away in a forgotten corner of the Ambleside library. The book both fascinated and terrified her in equal measure, and after studying it for some time she reached a decision. She would never use the power she had discovered. She would hide the book where it could never be found. Time passed, a year and then another. The book remained hidden, but out of sight did not mean out of mind. The book was what her thoughts settled on when she rested, what she brooded over when she did her chores, what she pictured when she dreamed. At 15, her mother, strong, dependable, loving, was struck down by typhoid. The girl drew inward as her father turned to drink. Interesting. We're gonna have some stuff going down. But okay, let's look at this card. Excuse me while I take a drink of water real quick. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Alright. The castle to the northwest of the abbey. Castle northwest of the abbey. She buried her husband. Her husband. I don't think it relates to the story at all, but she buried her husband 3 miles to the east, where the everheart grows. Day 5, Tuesday. Will it be raining today? Will not. It actually looks like it's quite sunny outside. Oh wait, that's right, we do have another mushroom. Should we just put the mushroom over here? Maybe we should. Okay. We need to figure out what this is before we do anything else. Alright. Do we see any abbeys on here? That would be a church, and we need to find a castle. Castle northwest of the abbey. So what castles do we have? We have this castle. I don't see a church anywhere near there. We have this castle, but the castle's northeast of an abbey, so it's likely to be up further. Are we supposed to be able to find an abbey here? Because this could be considered northeast of this, but is that an abbey? This looks like a church, but there's no castle. This is stone circled, and isn't there? There's another one, another stone circle. Interesting, interesting. 3 miles to the east, where the everheart grows. What on earth? Is there anywhere on here that has an abbey? Let's get a little closer so we can see. Oh, and we can. Oh, this is beautiful. I can see so much better now. Great Gable Abbey. To the northwest. I've read that as east. I am stupid. She lives in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. Galanter Abbey. She buried her husband 3 miles to the east. 2, 3? Is each of these a mile? Let's try. Why did I come here? Nope. Time to water our plants obnoxiously to get a will to explore. Watering my plants. Don't mind me. I wonder if that lady that we helped yesterday will come back. This one takes a long time to water, but you know what the stupid thing is? We can overwater the same plant to get more? We should be able to. Well, let's go back to this one. Yeah, see? We're overwatering our plants. It's no good. Alright. So she lives here at Egremont Castle. To the northwest of the abbey, she buried her husband. Oh. 3 miles to the east, so it might be here instead. 3 miles to the east. Where they at? Might be east of the castle rather than the abbey. Yes, there we go. A dead tree is bark cracked and blackened by its bark. I need to read slower. A dead tree, its bark cracked and blackened by fire, stands alone on the hillside. Off to one side, a patch of flowers grows on a low mound. Let's see what we got. New plant acquired. This one looks really pretty. Kind of looks like a... I was gonna say a peony, but it doesn't look like a peony whatsoever. I'm thinking of some other flower. Alrighty. Good stuff for today. Wow, okay. Were these always here? Why do we have this face here? Also, I'm still confused what this is. Are we supposed to use this on the map or something? Weird. Pet the cat. Okay. Let's get this ready. Let's see what this plant description is. Pink flowers. How very astute of you. First customer. Ah, she's back. I must thank you. Last night, for the first time in weeks, my mind was calmed. I am no longer tormented by visions of the woman in the jade mask and that terrible monster. Dang it, I wanted to know. Now I'm wondering if you have some worry less to keep my over-anxious thoughts at bay. Gosh dang it, if we would have done the other thing, we could have known what the lady in the jade mask was. I'm so upset. That's fine. Alright, worryless. Oh wait, don't we already know? No, it's fever kiss. Okay. Inhaling the smell of the flowers is said to help ease symptoms of anxiety. Whew. We only have this picture to go off of. Ooh, that's tough. That could be it. That one probably not. Dark blue flower smells like sweet rhubarb. Can't use the magnifying glass on that. Okay. I'm not really sure. Let's see. I mean, we can check these just in case, because I might have labeled them incorrectly. But I don't think I did. Why couldn't we have used this one? Inhaling the smell of the flower. Okay, it has flowers. We know that. So we can eliminate this one. Those leaves aren't right. They smell wonderful. It could be this. Should we give it a try? This is a plant we got recently, though, and we've had this for a long time. Unpleasant scent can't be that one. No, because that has berries. We already determined it can't be that. We've also had this plant for a while. Leaves seem to have mind of its own. What else did we get today? We got this. I mean, it could actually... I do want to try this. Whoa! Hallelujah. Alright. We have hop heart. Inhaling smoke from burning the dried leaves. This plant can provide pain relief. That seems counterintuitive, but okay. Firm leaves grow up the stem, leading to blue flowers. Interesting. But okay, we know this is worryless. I'll give it a nice purple, because purple is nice and calming. Worry less. We could all do that a little bit more in life. Okay. Sorry, give me just one moment. I just realized I should probably pull up chat, and I think I might be able to do that on my phone. Don't want to be missing anything. Is there a way for me to do that? Hello? Do not think I can, so we'll just go back to having the stream pulled up just normally. Okay, sorry about that. Just want to make sure I was seeing chat in the best way. Okay, let's go to the next one. Simone Green, that's our friend from the library, right? Met strange man on the road to Sedberg not 2 days ago. So it could have been 3 days ago. Stranger still, he asked after you. He said he had something for you, don't ask me what. So I told him where to find you, but he looked stricken when I mentioned Undermere. Said he doesn't come near towns at all if he can help it. He was headed west, at least I think he was. He said he was looking for the Winster Spring. I'll write this down for you. Anyway, that's my news. Did you manage to find the plant I wanted? Common Trouse. Despite being described as common, the Trouse can in fact be quite tricky to find. However, it is known to grow in abundance on the slopes of red pike. Nobody knows why. Its leaves have been used for centuries as a balm against eye strain. I remember going to red pike, but I can't remember what plant we got there. What has those leaves? Blue flower stiff leaves. That's the... What was it that we just got? Hop heart. Firm leaves grow up the stem leading to blue flowers. This has to be hop heart. It has to be. Hop heart. Hopefully. We'll keep all the questionable ones right here. And I think you can relabel later, right? You can. Okay, we're good. Anyway, common Trouse. What has those leaves? Eye strain. We had another plant that was used for eye strain. What did we... which plant did we find up there? I feel like this is something you have to play all in one go, but where I'm having to read everything out loud, that's just not totally possible all the time. I feel like it's this for some reason. Small leaves, still for long flat leaves. Smells like rhubarb. Can't be that. Or that, and I thought we did... Huh. I thought we already identified that one. This one? It's leaves. Ache from handling this. We're gonna go with this because for some reason Is it a flower though? Didn't think so. Alright. Common Trouse. Red pike. This is red. At this point, I'm just guessing. Okay, it's not these two. And it can't be these three, because we've just gotten these. I think. Unpleasant odor. Probably not. What has those leaves? This is it. It's this, isn't it? Smells like sweet rhubarb. No, it wasn't. Alright, let's do this puzzle. No, it's gonna be This one, yeah. No, what the? No. This one? There we go. These should more or less be in order. Or at least fairly close. I think we have a small one in between here. Yeah. Oh, that's so close. This maybe? Yeah. And then, there we go. Right there. There, and there. I feel revived. My mind is whole again. Make sure to read the description in your book carefully. I did that. Gosh. Day 5, Tuesday. Oh, we have to start the day over again, don't we? Oh no, we just have to start. That's it. That's alright. That's alright. We get it. Alright, common Trouse. Yes. Okay, so it's not. Where? Whoa, where did the other. Whack. These should all be over here. Okay. So it's not these. Or at least we know for sure it's not those. So. I don't think it would be this, because we just got that. I don't see anything that has leaves like that. That is a leaf, right? I'm pretty sure. I think I'd know what a leaf is. No. Wait, do we already know what common... No, we don't know what it is already, so it's not one of... What on earth are you? What did we find up on that path? Was it this? Long, flat leaves? That doesn't seem right. A rather unpleasant scent... Let's try this. Fingers ache, that can't be right. The leaves aren't right. It can't be these. It could be this, though I'm not sure about the unpleasant scent. This one has to do with the berries in the bulb, so I don't think it could be that either. The leaves don't match. These leaves definitely don't match. This one? Nope. Okay. It can't be that either. So is it this one? It can't be though. None of these could be it. I'm just gonna have to brute force this. Alright. Tried these. Let's try this next. Oh, we're gonna have to do a bunch of these stupid puzzles. I don't feel like it could be this. Yeah. I hate that we're having to brute force this. My mind is broken. What do you do when your mind is broken? Obviously, you gotta do a puzzle. That's not, no. That one. That one. that one. The key one's not too bad, actually, now that I think about it. Alright, we gotta put that one back. So we have these two and the rest of these. Nope, all of these are labeled. Speaking of which, I can actually move these all the way over. So let's do that. Silence my phone. Alright. Let's move them all over. Gotta get them nice and organized. Okay. Didn't think so. What the? Didn't think so. Okay. Did we already do this one? I think we did. We better have. Don't tell me it's this. Okay. I swear I don't have this plant. Move, please. I need to fix puzzle. The pieces seem to be fairly close together. Except for that one. Never mind. Maybe there really is no rhyme or reason to this. Those happen to fit together though. There. It's one of the smaller ones, isn't it? I need to remember that small ones exist. No. It's gotta be that one. That. No. Think. Wait, which one of these goes here? Well, there we go. Puzzle fixed in my mind. Let's go. It's possible you haven't found it yet. Do you have any letters or clues that might lead you to a new location? But I already went to Red Pike. That's the problem. I know I did last time, in the last stream. And I don't think I have anything in here. I've already done all of these ones, plus this. Let's just check just in case. Red Pike. Yeah, right there. I already went there. We're gonna brute force this, and if nothing, then we'll go. But alright. Continue. I'll write this down for you. Cool. Alright. So this must pop up when they're a person of importance. Alright. We only have 2 left. Plus the one I can't remember if I used or not. Okay, I need to see this. Okay, that one? No. Wait, No, it's too long. Why can't I find this one? Oh, it's that one. You can't tell which is the top or the bottom. That's the problem. Nice. I needed to read that. I should have read that thing at the bottom. Hold on, but there's a delay on the stream, so I can watch it on my phone real quick. The delay's a little bit too much, so let's do this, and we'll just wait for the delay to catch up. What did that say? Come on, figure out the key already. It's almost there. It's almost there, guys. Hold on. Almost there, chat. And it says... And I clicked way too fast. Okay, that was entirely useless. And a waste of time. Didn't think so. Didn't think so. But just in case. Hold on. First. I'll put this back over here. Alright. Don't know if I did this one. Okay. It's fine. We'll just do this puzzle again and then we'll find the plant. No. Here? No. No. There we go. Nope. Wrong place. And it's still wrong. There. No. Maybe this one. It's gonna be this. No, that one. No. I think this goes there. Did I somehow overlap? Okay, so I somehow messed that up. And, oh, I should have listened for the sound. I nearly messed this up there. There's a hint button to the right of your shop screen. It might be helpful if you get stuck. Thanks, video game, for telling me I'm bad. We don't use the hidden button on this channel, though. We don't use the hidden button, not unless I'm actually going clinically insane. So let's see. What could we have missed? Maybe we need to find the one about the pike. Wasn't there a letter about it? The pike? Is that mentioned in any of these? Cold is too much to bear beyond the gap. I was forced to turn back. I would advise against it, but if you are determined to explore Great Gable... Pretty sure I already went to Great Gable. Right here. Did I? Okay. Did I go to Great Gable? Or Red Pike? Did I go to Red Pike? Bruh. I enjoy pleasant stroll up the hill. The going is easy, the weather agreeable, and the views majestic. I've already explored here and found all there is to find. I have been there. And found all there is to find, which means I have this plant. I got excited for a second there, but that's already one we know. Why did all the plants get mixed up when common You're freaking kidding me. Bruh. check the plants. You already have. Oh, it's because we went to the Pike, and so I knew what it was already called, and I didn't keep track of it. That's what happens when you go weeks without playing a game. Man wanted to meet you, headed west from Sedberg. Possibly near to the source of the river Winstern. River. How far west is this? Headed west from Sedberg, possibly near to the source of the river Winster. So, River Loon, River Kent, River Spirit, still the River Kent, River Winster, near the source. Bruh. Time to water plants. The source? Isn't that the source of the river? Huh? Oh, it takes a while to water. Maybe it's a random amount of time. I can't tell. Could be set amount of time, maybe couldn't. Get to me! Perfect. Okay. Possibly near the source. River Winster. Huh? Bruh. Water and plants. Okay. Near the source. Is it actually... Okay, if we're talking west, then it's probably... Hold on, let me point. Probably here. Am I stupid? I'm thinking that's the end of the river, but it might actually be the source and it leads out into, this bigger body of water. Apparently, I don't know how rivers work. Okay. Source. Yep, apparently I don't know how rivers work. Alright. The hermit's camp is easy to find, nestled between two boulders above the spring. That sounds like a sick spot. The cool remains of a fire ringed by stones is the only immediate sign that anyone was here. I call out, but there's no reply. The hermit is not here. A more thorough search of the campsite yields something interesting. Tucked off to one side, I discover some broken pieces of wood arranged on the floor. Huh? That's it? It gave me more. I need to go somewhere else? Excuse me. Head west, possibly the source of the river Winster. This ain't gonna help me. Let's put that away for now. Wait, is the map spelled wrong? A map of Undermere and the surrounding area. I'm sorry, but I want to go back there. Oh, wait, I needed to scroll down. Down 2/3. Down 2. 2/3. Alright. Oh, it gives... beautiful. Thank you. Down 2/3. The camp at the Winster Spring has led me to another camp of sorts where I'm greeted by an eccentric man. Oh, yes, yes, ho ho ho, the man says. You must take this, take it, take it. At his insistence, I receive the looking glass that he thrusts into my hands. He places an envelope delicately on top. Ho ho, it's no use to me anymore. Why does he laugh so much? Is he Santa? No use. Don't forget the red, the red, the red, the red. Ebony. I'm not sure that he is... I am sure that he is quite mad. Meaning insane. I was confused for a second there. There's an item in a letter. Interesting. What on earth? It is said that the red ebony plant has the property of uncovering that which is hidden or secret. I have perfected a device designed to use extract from the plant in concentrate with a viewing window in order to permit the user to see magics otherwise invisible to the naked eye. Is this guy just purposely spelling stuff wrong? Red ebony, do we have that? I can check if we've already found it. Red, we do not have it yet. Okay then. Red ebony. Letters. Wait, am I sure that we don't have it? Ren. Yep, we don't have it. I don't think we'd fit everything in here. Oh, we can. So archive that. Next person. Conrad Stanway. He's got the same chin as that one lady. I am not long for this world, and I have decided that I want to be buried in a grave decorated with the rare and beautiful cabilia, like a rare huntsman with their Dranthium-covered tombs. Cabilia. Do we know what this is? We do not. But let's check and make sure it's not one of these. Okay. I mean, it's probably one of these. Just a guess, though. Like, I don't know anything. It couldn't be. It could be. A rare plant that is believed to help the dead find peace in the afterlife. Those who can afford it place wreaths made from it at the graves of their loved ones. So you're saying this guy is loaded. Gotcha. Cabilia flowers almost always contain 6 petals. Finding a 7-petaled flower is considered to be good fortune. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's just this cabilia. Alright. Some of these are easy and some of these are hard, and I get the feeling that hard ones are just because I make it that way. Eyebright. This is an actual plant in real life, I believe. Take care not to touch its brightly colored thorns. They will do no lasting damage, but they contain a small amount of venom that will cause a severe pain for several days after. A plant that only grows to the south in warmer climates, where they call it Loath after a long dead king, or Loeth. Known to improve eyesight at night in even the darkest places. Gotcha. What color is this one? I'll go this one. Cup. Actually, no. Purple, because you have to be loaded to have it. Oh, I guess it's Cabalia. Excellent. Next. Oh, it's the lady in the jade mask. Your reputation is growing, horticulturist. I hear you are the person to come to for plants that are difficult to acquire. My head feels like it's being torn in two lately. I'm looking for some hot part. She's an important character. Okay. Little to know about the mysterious woman in the jade mask. She is occasionally seen in Undermere, but people understandably avoid her cold demeanor. This is getting spicy. Hot part. Beautiful. Love it when you already know something. Copper Caledonian? I wonder if all of these plants are in real life. Now after seeing the eyebright, I'm starting to wonder. This plant has a rejuvenation effect, but most who have tried to benefit from its properties have come to realize that it is a curse, not a blessing. Though you may appear younger, you will quickly become frail and brittle. So still old. Got it. The red spores that are often seen growing on it are in fact a type of fungus themselves and not part of the plant. I mean, I think we found it. I think we did. Let me read this again while I drink some water. Refreshing. Alright. Red spores. Whoa, wait, what was it called again? I should have paid more attention. No. Copper. This one. Okay. Red spores. Both of those have red spores. With red spores growing on it. So it's a mushroom in itself. Alright, so this is that. Yeah, it's gotta be. Copper Caledonian? Copper Caledonian. Alright. Put you over here, and you are supposed to go back here because we already discovered what you are. You know, we need to make a new shelf of things that we've named, but we haven't used yet. I get the feeling this is going to help us out a lot in the future. Okay, then. Verona. Reuben Ward has called on my unique expertise to aid in his investigation at the Swineside Stone Circle. Unique expertise. Ha! He knows how to flatter an old woman when he wants something. I thought about telling him to suck an egg. Gave it a good long thought, actually, but my curiosity has got the better of me. He must be desperate if he's coming to me, and I'll bet they found something juicy down there. What does she do again? Oculus Scholar. Okay. Signs of ritual sacrifice, maybe? I could do with some witch fig to take with me. Always comes in useful. Do we have this? I think you might be asking if we have this. Since when have we had this? Oh, it's the pomegranate one. Witch fig. A plant that's said to have many uses, including easy this symptoms of infection, soaking up moisture, and detecting the presence of certain compounds. Has similar leaves to the fever kiss plant, which is often confused with it. Fever kiss, so it's gotta be this one. Well, thankfully, we already know what the fever kiss is. No. Is this not fever kiss? Fever kiss. The red berries provide an energetic. The leaves are pale in color. So this must be fever kiss. And this must be witch fig, spelled very strangely. Witch fig. Alright, there we go. Can't believe I mistook the color of the berries. Jacob's Worth. People tend to be drawn to the unusual flowers of the Jacob's Worth, but it is the leaves that have the most interesting properties. It is said that the way they point toward. It said they will point the way towards any person you wish to locate, and have been used successfully to find many a lost wanderer. out on the fells. This looks like this plant. And considering that this says the leaves have a mind of their own, pretty sure it's that. So what was it that we just found? It was Jacob's Worth. Pretty positive this is Jacob's Worth. And now we have used this one, so we can put this over here. Alright, we're getting better at this. Isidore Burbage. Bitch. I never see anybody in your shop. It's a daily surprise to me that you're still in business. People come here. Come on, don't trash talk me. Believe me, I wouldn't be in here if I didn't have to be, especially with that cat still here. He's cute. Look at the cute little kitty. I need some bishop's parasol for a work-related matter. Who's this guy again? The barrister. I'm wondering if this is a murder mystery. Alright. Bishop's parasol. A mushroom found in dark, damp places, feeding on any light that gets close to it. It can seem to draw light in, enveloping its surrounding darkness. The gills on the other end of this mushroom seep a milky fluid that can be consumed as a treatment for stomach pains. So what I'm hearing, this one seems to draw light in, or this one which seeps a liquid. We'll try this one first, because it seems to be more of the shape. Excellent! Bishop's parasol. And now we have royal. I wonder what plant that could be. I didn't read the description. We'll read the description in a minute after we name this. Plant's red. We'll give it a red name tag. Should we do? Yeah, let's do yellow. Bishops. I promise I can type faster than this. It's just I have a wire over my keyboard at the minute. Parasol. And this one is going to be that new thing we just found. We're just going to be royal. Yeah. This is 100% I copy that. Everheart, yep. The pink flowers of the royal genita are made up of 2 large kidney-shaped petals. One of the few known ways to release the bind of swift snares to apply a paste created from the sap of the royal gentia. Well, it's royal, so royal gentia, maybe. Also say Everheart. We need to start giving them their alternative names as well. That'll help us. Okay, what time is it? I think we have time to do one more day, so let's do that. Cool card swipe. Whoosh. Not long after the girl left home, her father wept, but he was so caught up in his own grief that he let her go and did not look for her. See, this is in moon phases, so I'm really curious what's happening. The old man of Coniston looks out across the lake with blind eyes. His mind wanders with the current. Why am I struggling to read this? His mind wanders with the current, floating gently southwards to the fork. Well, alright, everybody, we know what we gotta do. Time to explore. Coniston. I do not know how to pronounce these names. There's some lightning today. Interesting. Coniston water. Fork? Is there no town called Coniston? Because if not, it's got to be this. Alright. Probably right here. The heavens open up as I reach the fork. I take a moment to pause and listen to the sound of water on water. I'm soaked through, but my spirits are high as I return home. I'm not empty-handed. 2 new plants today. Oh, they're so pretty. They remind me of hyacinths. I love it. Alright. Probably put that. You can drag items from here. Okay. First customer? Eleanor Brammer. The insects make the salt marshes uninhabitable. Can they live in a salt marsh? People stay away and not much grows there, but I know where to find an unusual plant. I've drawn you a map in case you decide it's worth your time. Why, thank you for coming to my humble shop and telling me this. You had no reason to do that, especially on a rainy, thundery day. People stay away... Salt marshes. Alright. So this is going to be on the left side. Is this right? Don't see any other place looking like that. So is it here? The river is there. Here? There are more important things I could be doing back at the shop. Alright, now we need to find more water, more plants. Where on the map could that be? If not... There's like 4 squares I could think of right there. I don't think it's any other part of the map. No other place looks quite like that. Alright. Alright. So we just checked there, right? Oh. This line, it's the marshes. It's the line of the marsh. Which means I think it's right here. The air is thick with flying, biting insects, an unbearable plague. I fight against it for mere moments before I am overwhelmed. If only I had some blue winter to keep them at bay. I think we already discovered what this one is. Blue... Wandering Boo, Blue Winter... Blue... No, I haven't. Nani? Oh. I mean, it just kind of looks similar, you know? Also known as Blue Aloe or Blue Winter, after its cool blue-gray flowers. I mean, I'm not convinced yet. Chat. We gotta keep reading. Winterboar is a hardy plant often found growing in extreme-cold environments. Their red leaves make it an effective insect repellent when applied to the skin. I mean, kind of just fits, you know? Geranthium, a plant with powerful mind-altering abilities. Those who inhale smoke from burning its long, sharp leaves elevate their awareness to levels otherwise unachievable. Some know Dranthium as green eye, a name derived from the telltale sign of overdose, where even the whites of the eyes take on a green tint. Oof, that sounds evil. Alright, winter boar. I'll also just put the blue aloe one in here because I feel like that's not as instinctive as blue winter. Let's put it up there. The blue winter saves my skin, but the swirling mass of insect is so thick in places that it's hard to see. At length I come across what I come for and hurry away. New plant. This seems like one of the entries we found earlier. Well, we figured that out. Next. What? Bethany Coleman. Thank you for your help and discretion earlier. The Sisterhood is grateful, but the news that the Arda was poisoned with gilded dendra has everyone worried. The temporary acting Arda is panicking. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but one of the sisters has gone missing. A runaway called Thea that we took in a few years ago. We're trying to find her, and Sister Charlotte remembered that the Jacobsworth plant is said to help locate people. Jacobsworth. Got it. This is so easy once you have plants labeled. Solomon's Scepter. Also known alarmingly as Hell's Gate and sometimes Solomon's Scorn, the flowers of the plant are commonly used in witchcraft and other satanic practices. Oh my. Many sweet-smelling small flowers grow along the stem. Microflowers smell as alluring. Okay, that's gotta be it. So, hold on. We know this one works. We need to find... What was it again? Was it Dranthium? I don't know exactly what this one is. Gray Sandfire. The flame-like tendrils give off a smoke scent added roaring. Yeah, that's this one. I'm not willing to label that one quite yet, though. What was the one we just found? Solomon's Scepter, there we go. It's gotta be that one. Solomon's Scepter. And you know what? I am actually gonna label this one. What was that one again? It was the Gray Sandfire? Might as well. It does look very similar. Gray Sandfire. Alright, next person. Peggy Morris. I read about a wonderful sounding ornamental plant, but my book didn't say what it was called or where to find it. It has curled leaves and a dark blue flower. Are soft and feathered to the touch of my fingers. It can't be that one. It's curled leaves, dark blue flower. This seems like it. Alright, cool. Lady of Summer. Did I also not have that one? Weird, I'm confused. Enos Alford. We've had an eye on you for some time now. Join us. Praise the Dendru. What the frick is this? Who is this guy? A man who claims to represent the group known as the Seeds of Redemption. He grew up in nearby Gosforth, but is rumored that he spent some time living in Rydal Cave. It is not clear what happened in the intervening years, but by the time he came to Undermere, he had dedicated his life to the one he calls the Woken Dendru. Curious. I represent a group called the Seeds of Redemption. Your expertise would be very useful to us, and we have much to offer in return. Let us know we can count on you by leaving a single St. John's poppy flower outside the Sadgill Church before Friday. Do not make the mistake of ignoring us. Praise the Dendru. We can choose what to do here. We could ignore them. Do we want to ignore them? Do not make the mistake. Do we go along the written path, or do we... Seeds of Redemption. Kind of feel like ignoring this. Seems weird, but I kind of want to. Okay. Verona, how are you? I've returned from Swineside. I must admit I was hoping for more to go on, but there were certainly signs of rituals having been performed at the Stone Circle. Of a ritual having been performed at the Stone Circle. And the poor victim, well, the less said about him, the better. Reuben had it right, though. Grizzly. I have the beginnings of a theory, but I'd like to run some tests on a sample of the gilded dendra. This is one we've discovered, right? Gilded... I swear we have this one. Royal Gentian. I guess we don't have it. Do not drink the sap of this plant. The lips and veins will turn black as the blood succumbs to dendras and miasma. To a sure and painful way to die. The poison is so potent that even touching the leaves of the plant can be painful. So this one. Maiden's Sorrow. Rubbing the soft leaves of this plant between one's fingers and thumb is said to help prevent the mind from wandering, providing a focusing effect. The flowers of this plant droop mournfully, but it is the thorns along its stem that are thought to lend its name. Is it this one? I don't know, but we do know that this is Gilded Dendra. Gilded Dendra. Excellent. I don't know. Do we go through with this? What did it say that this group is for? In a cave. Woken Dendru. The cultist. I don't know if we want to join a cult, guys. Let's see who's next. Anne Wood. My aunt died 2 weeks ago and I inherited her house. I've been sifting through her possessions and last night I found something unusual. Her journal, perhaps? No, just kidding. In a forgotten corner of the attic, I found a coffin. Why do you have a coffin in your attic? More unusual still, it was bound by strong vines, so strong that I cannot cut through them. What the crap is this? I immediately thought of your shop. You know about plants, right? Why do we need royal Genchi, eh? Wait, it's gonna be an R, so let's just go back here. Royal, 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 royal. One of the few known ways to release the bind of Swift Snare. So apparently Swift Snare is what's on this. Excellent. Elderfinium. The petals of this flower can be brewed to create an antidote to Dendra's miasma, a deadly poison that causes the blood to slowly turn black, eventually resulting in a painful death. It has an intoxicating scent similar to that of Solomon's Scepter. I am not exactly sure which plant that could be, but intriguing nonetheless. Okay, that's the end of the day. It's the end of the day, get a new card. "5 miles south of the tallest but one. It grows in peace in the midday sun." Great poem. Before she left, she returned to her hiding place and carefully retrieved the book, her excitement building as she did. She couldn't articulate what was so alluring to her about the book, but by now it had become an obsession. Day 7, Thursday. It's been 1 full week. Alright, well, unfortunately, that is all that I have time for today. But thank you to anyone that has come along and watched. I really appreciate it. If you would like to know when I stream next, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell down below. That'll notify you when I go live. But you can also follow me on Twitter. I will also post on there when I go live. I'm trying to remember to do that more, so I'm sorry if I forget, but I will try my best to remember to do that. And I also post some other things on there, like polls or other things like that. But anyway, thank you so much for coming today, guys. Let me know if I should join the cult or not. I'm thinking we don't. That's the wrong letter. I'm thinking we don't, but I don't know. If enough people want me to join it, then I guess I will join the cult. But, alright. Enough dabbling about. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I will be seeing you guys next time.